Welcome back to another episode of Creator Cast. This week we are missing a cast member. Scott Muir is out of action due to a rather gnarly storm in Victoria. Now I know, I was going to say Danny Black's in Victoria. He's not. Danny Black's in America right now. I was going to say Jay Boston's in Victoria, but he has a connection and he has power. Jay, how you going?
Good, mate. How are you?
Very well. Congrats on your eSkate Awards you just did earlier tonight. Did live stream there. That was rad.
Yeah, that was 2 full days of planning, prepping, all that kind of stuff, and I'm glad it's over. And for another year anyway. Yeah,
I bet. For those who missed it, that'll be on your channel, correct? You'll have the stream up there later?
Yeah, it'll be up tomorrow night or something. Yep.
Awesome. Danny, you're somewhere in America right now on a little bit of a vacation.
Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada now. Cool.
Yep, I'm up in Canada, in Banff, at Lake Louise.
Lake Louise, nice, of course, beautiful. Well, that's a great place to be this time of the year, covered in snow and ice.
Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so much snow. It's beautiful. It's freezing, but it's awesome.
Nice.
Can't wait to show some of the videos.
Your
GoPro Fusion. Oh my gosh, I got it. We'll have a whole topic on that thing, man.
Yeah. You're pumping out videos. You're trying to do, not daily, but very consistent while you're...
I think, at least every 5 days or so.
Nice. Oh, that's great. Go and check out. I've seen his first one already from his trip. Go and check it out, folks. It's on his channel. Awesome work. Tonight we are joined by a special guest. His name's Ben Harper. He's also in Victoria. G'day, Ben. How you going?
How you guys going? I wasn't sure if I was supposed to reveal myself, but I'm doing it.
Nicely done.
Well, don't reveal yourself.
Just to fill in the blanks here, Ben Harper, I met Ben the same time Danny did. It was also the VidCon weekend, but we went out. Now we went somewhere afterwards and we had a few beers and we had dinner and Ben, Danny and I hung out. But Jay, you know Ben quite well from the Melbourne scene. Can you just give us a little introduction about Ben and how you met him initially?
Sure. I think we caught up because of a YouTube video or something, and Ben's really into robotics. There's, what's it called, that little robot dude?
It's called a Ganker. It's a kind of, imagine a human body, but on wheels. And so it's pretty good. It's got your arms and stuff like that, so you can shoot, use swords. It's pretty sweet.
It was really cool. We did a video together on that, and before that, Ben knew about this really cool abandoned mansion out near the airport. We went and explored that together. And we've been mates ever since. I think we've been helping each other out and giving advice to each other. It's been great.
Awesome. Well, Jay, thanks for introducing Danny and I to Ben when we were down there in Melbourne. Ben, nice to see you again and welcome to our channel. Just explain a little bit about yourself, and give us a rundown about your YouTube channel and your history on YouTube.
All right. Well, basically, I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, which, I mean, it looks like I have grey hair. That's how old I am. No, I'm only 21.
I'll take that on
gameplay videos. I started doing gameplay videos, so just really boring, just playthroughs about just any game, really. My internet was that bad, so I couldn't do the norm type of streaming type of things like that, like online games. So basically, I just did older type games, and then about 2 years ago, I jumped onto just doing straight vlogs, lifestyle, kind of just whatever I'm doing, really, just trying to fit that into a video.
So, you went from game playing to more of a vlog style on the same channel. Everything was, your audience kind of went with that as well. They were cool to watch your vlogs instead of the gaming.
Yeah, the problem was I was doing the vlogs, not as much doing the games. So as soon as I stopped and just started doing the vlogs, I didn't get as much traffic as I had before. So I just decided to create a second channel, which is what you guys know me for.
Okay, nice. Now we are leading to something here. We've all had this discussion already on CreatorCast where we talked about buying subscribers and buying views. We're in the lucky position right now to have someone on our channel as a guest that's done that, and Ben's on the other side of doing that. I don't want to speak for him, but perhaps Ben, you can explain how you came to the decision to purchase subs and purchase views, and what it did to your channel, and where you are at now because of that.
Yeah, well, first of all, I imagine all your all your opinions about this is it's bad and just you shouldn't do it. And I agree completely. I was an idiot. I thought, I'll just buy a couple of views, a couple of subscribers. It'll kind of start me up. It'll be kind of just. I thought it would be a good start for my channel, when really it was the worst idea I could ever do, because basically one video had 1,500 subscribers where another one would have 10, 15, which that just looked sus. So what did I do? I just kept doing it over and over and over. I basically just got stuck, really.
So you had to keep it consistent, because it would look awkward when one video's got 100,000 views or whatever and the other one has only got 20. So you had to, yeah, right, okay. Yeah, I think Danny, you mentioned that when we discussed this a few weeks ago. You said something along those lines of it becomes very obvious that it's been done. So you kind of let yourself down when you look at your channel and you see, well, that one's got that many and that doesn't. Yeah, interesting to hear Ben talk about that. So you got yourself sort of stuck in a rut and you just kept paying for it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. The problem was there was that cheap that I just took the easy way out. Really, like a website was just, advertising $2, like literally $2 for 1,000 views, which just when I nutted out a video like a video a week, that was basically nothing. It's my pay salary. Nothing, yeah. So I was just like, yep, sure, boop, done. And as I said, it was just the worst idea I could ever do.
I can understand. Like when you've been around now for 5 years, and changing your channel would have been a massive change because of the views that you were getting before versus now.
Yeah.
And you want those views. You want it. And I've to be honest, I've thought about it. I've thought ages ago about buying views or buying likes or subscribers or whatever it is, and. For me, it felt like it was going to be a good way to get a good reputation. Like if other people see that my views are at 1,000 views per video or whatever, hey, that'd be worth watching. But yeah, like my biggest thing is like when you go into something like Social Blade, which is a social tool, you can track performance and you can see views and all that kind of stuff. I obviously had a look at your views and I'm like, I watched one of your videos one night, the next morning it's got 1,000 views. I'm like, whoa, what's going on there? So I went into Social Blade and bang, you can see it. It's like spiking like at certain times of the day. And I think like if we can see that, definitely YouTube can see that as part of their algorithm. And I think through our research that YouTube does pick up on that. They start to lower your search rankings. They can blacklist you and all that kind of stuff. Did you experience any of that, or did you get any kind of messaging from YouTube? Or
well, basically, what I've learned from research and just reading stuff, YouTube does nothing with that. Like I could have one view, and that could be the video. That would do more than 1,000 with just 3 seconds. Like 1,000 views with just 3 seconds of watching. Just YouTube doesn't. When it sees the 3 seconds of watch time, it thinks, oh, it mustn't be that great of a video. I won't do anything with this. Yeah. I'll just leave it. Yeah. So yeah, it just doesn't work.
Did you only buy views, or did you also buy subscribers?
I didn't buy subscribers on my second channel. I did on my first, which that was more of an experiment. It was just more like, oh, I wonder what will happen if I buy 5. Will a couple more show up with it, or what will happen? So, like, literally, I bought a package with 10, and nothing happened. Those 10 subscribers were gone in a month.
Right. Did you, with the views, did you notice anything like any other growth that you could maybe attain to natural growth, or did every video of yours appear to be dead, if you like, but getting watched?
Basically, I got no comments. So basically, you do a standard package, 1,000 views, no comments. So even just that makes it still look suspicious, as well as the spike and
the thumbs up and the thumbs down.
Wait a sec. Can we just cut in for a second? Jay, are you eating dinner right now?
I haven't eaten all day. I'm so sorry. I'm
Gotta-
doing a Brad Pitt
got-
off Ocean's 11.
Got to hand it to Jay. He has been really busy with his award ceremony tonight. And Danny, it's in Canada at 3:30 a.m. and Jay's wolfing down food. I like that you just did that kind of subliminally down there. Sorry, Ben, to cut in on a sensitive conversation. I just thought it was kind of funny. But also, before you go on, I just want to give it to you for coming on here and being willing to talk about this and coming out with it, because that takes more balls than actually doing the buying of the subs and the views, I think, to come out and acknowledge what you've done. And I hope there's good comes from this too, because you've obviously got another channel which you've started, which you're not going to be doing this crap on again, surely. So we can help you grow, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't see it as such a bad thing. Like, if you've just experimented, you've just wanted to see if the subscribers change or anything, cool. And we learn from it. It's great. But the thing I don't like, which I think we've touched on before, is people who do it and they say that they don't, and it's as clear as the sky that they are. I mean, that's worse, I think, than actually doing what you're doing. If it works for you, fine, go for it. But if it doesn't,
that's true. The transparency of it all, it's not very authentic. Yeah. But Ben, you've decided to shut or you've already have, but you decided to shut your channel down. Was that directly because of the graveyard feel? Like you had all these subs and views, but you just had no interaction?
Yeah, I was pretty much like, instead of just dealing with the problem, fixing it, I just cut it out. It's gone. Pretty much. Yep. I'm keeping the videos up just so I can go back and watch them myself. But yeah, it's just.
When you do all that, you devalue the videos that, like, all the hard work you put into it. Like, it doesn't seem like you earned anything after that. Like, if you do it and it kind of grows naturally, you feel like, oh man, all this hard work is actually paying off. But when you're actually paying for it, and you don't really know what's real and what's not real, it kind of devalues the whole thing. So I could see where you'd want to just, start fresh for your own brain, just like, all right, new channel, let's do this, and I loved your videos. I think your style of videos, it's like Napoleon Dynamite kind of, like, I don't care about what's going on, but here it is. Like, I love that kind of, like,
making your
very
stuff
different
in your workshop and all that. I really enjoyed that. Like, I don't know, you're building stuff and you didn't know what it was until you made it, and it was cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, well,
it's good stuff.
I've pretty much taken it as a massive wake up call. You guys don't even know how much work I've put into this next one. I'm doing overlays. I'm doing literally, this was the amount of what I was doing. I can't really put it in frame, but this was about the amount I was doing on the old channel. Like, way up here is where I'm at right now, working on this new channel.
That's awesome.
And does it feel better? Are you more like you've got more drive now? Like,
I feel more accomplished when so far I've finished 2 videos. I haven't uploaded any of them yet because I want to plan kind of like an awakening type of thing, like like a fresh start type of, it starts now type of thing. But when I've rendered those videos and finished them and rewatched them, I've been so happy. I felt so accomplished.
Awesome.
They've looked like
that's really good to hear. That's actually something positive coming out of the negative then. I mean, if it's taken you sort of that road to go down to get to producing this better content, you could argue that that's been a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's a silver lining.
And there's, on the other end of it, like, we have a friend, that photographer, Ollie, and he had a channel that blew up from some stupid video. It was like a stupid clickbait video that blew up. He got so many subscribers from, and that was all natural. But he is starting fresh on a completely different channel, just because anything that he pumps out now, it just looks like it's not the right kind of content that really went with what was happening before. And it was just a very, like, he hates that feeling of not knowing, like, who his subscribers are and who's going to like his stuff. So he's starting all over as well. So, like, on the other end of it, like, that can happen too. So
you used to be called Finding Happy. Are you Finding Awakening now, or what did you call yourself?
Well, first off, I was not even. That was my gaming channel. Then I went to I went Ben Harper Vlogs, just straight Ben Harper. Now I'm doing. Oh, wait, I almost gave you guys the middle finger. Now my channel is called Bedge Harper, which is kind of a play on. My mum still calls me BJ because my middle name is James. Just simple Ben James. So I've kind of mixed it together. Just it's hard to explain. I've kind of switched my name with my nickname as well as literally I've taken. Sorry, I'm mumbling. I've taken my old channel name, literally changed one letter, which I've changed the N to a J, and then that's it. I'm going to play it as kind of.
So what is it? It's Benj, like B and J.
Yeah, it's Benj, B and J. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's like Benji.
Yeah.
So if we send people there from this channel, is there gonna be content for people to look at by the time this video goes live?
Currently, straight after this, I'll be uploading a video. So definitely.
Yes. Right. Well, there you go, nation. Get out there and if you want to give Ben Harper a second chance, a third chance, but he definitely has come forward and cleaned his act up, and I think he deserves it. So go over and have a look. I haven't seen his new channel. I mean, I met the guy and we had a great time there in Melbourne that night. We had some great food, some drinks. It's nice. It's nice to have you on the channel. It's even though the situation is kind of not the most pleasant, but I think from here on in, it's going to go upward. And yeah, I really. I don't know about you guys, but I appreciate you coming in and telling us all this after we did that special on buying subs. So thank you from my heart. And yeah, guys, Danny, Jay, how do you feel? Thankful for this?
Danny?
Yeah, man. It's yeah. When Jay said something about it, I'm like, no, not Ben Harper. I love that guy. And then I get it why people do it. So it's all right. I didn't even when you told us and you came out and said that, oh yeah, I've been doing that. I didn't think anything negative about you. I was just like, oh, that sucks that he that sucks for him. That's all I thought. And I think that's cool that you came to talk to us about it. So
very nice, Jay.
Yeah, for me, for me, I don't know. At the YouTube, what's it called, VidCon, you seemed like you just. And I watched your video. You're just like, oh, this is stupid. It's crap. I don't know what I'm doing here. You spent most of your time in your apartment. But the good thing is, I think I introduced you to these boys. We went out trying to get into abandoned buildings, failed, which happens all the time anyway. And then, we've developed a good community here. Good to hear an honest story. And I think really, buying subscribers and likes and views and all that kind of stuff, I reckon it happens so much more than we think.
Yeah.
Because I think anybody that's wanting to start out just wants an instant boost. I mean, you can do that on Facebook. Why not do it on YouTube? So yeah, I totally appreciate what you've done and you've come out, all this diversity, so yeah, I wish you well in the next channel and I'm sure it'll be a hit and I can't wait to see these crazy 6-hour long edits. So all the best to you, mate.
Ben, if you had to wrap up and sell your new channel to people out there, what would you tell people to get them to come and have a look at your new content?
Good question.
You want to see the most boring person in the world just completely quit being boring and just want to be the most entertaining person just by doing
sounds good.
Literally the nuttiest thing possible and then come have a look.
Sounds awesome. You've sold me already. Yeah. That sounds very good.
Me too.
Ben, thanks again for coming on, mate. We'll keep in touch with your channel and don't be a stranger on CreatorCast, and maybe we can come back and revisit how you've been going in the last, say, when 4 or 5 months go past. But for the time being,
if anybody that has come, if anyone's come from CreatorCast to Ben's new channel, we'll put the link down below. Put a comment in there just saying that you've come and tell us what your reaction has been. In the comments in Ben's video. I think that'd be really cool.
Good idea.
Put hashtag CreatorCast or something like that and I'll know who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds great. Well, Ben, thanks very much again, mate, for coming on and sharing that story with us. Best of luck, mate. We'll be in touch soon and keep up the good work.
All right. Thank you guys for having me. I'll see you later.
Thanks, mate.
How do I quit?
Oh, that didn't work. Where did Jay go?
I'm back.
Did Jay
I thought that's what we do, don't we? Oh,
no,
he's gone already.
Yeah, no, we were going to do the
he
this
leaves and
is
he
all
talks
going to
some
be
more.
in the episode, by the way. But we were going to say goodbye to Ben and
Yeah,
then have a
totally.
recap like we always do with
Oh, damn, I've
guests.
done the
I know he was like, "See ya."
He was
It's like
very
that Simpsons
quick
episode
to
where,
get
like,
to
the
you know
guy
what?
like,
He was very
you
quick
hear
to
this-
get
they
back
run
to
out
his
to the
dinner,
car and
weren't you?
start-
You were down there going eating his dinner.
No, I've still got a little bit left. There we go.
Oh, what you got there? Nice salad. Well, let's just quickly wrap up here because we just want to keep it pretty under 20 minutes. But I do think
Ooh,
that
when-
Ben
21.
Ben took a lot of guts to come on board and tell us that story. I also want to hit on the point that we probably, well, me anyway, I probably hit on it too often that I think it's a bad thing. But as we've just realized, it might not be the baddest thing to do for your channel if it can generate some kind of. I mean, Ben looks like he's pumped up for this next phase for him on
Yeah.
YouTube. That's a good
It's an
thing.
awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we-
it is
Yeah.
really, really good. I'm
Whether-
looking forward to
whether
seeing
you
this
can-
video.
Yeah, totally. Whether you can do this for a real channel and continue to grow the channel, that's another argument, another story. And I would never risk it for my channel, and I'm pretty sure I speak for Jay and for Danny there. But yeah, props to Ben for coming out and setting it straight.
I get why it would be so like it looks so easy, but
And cheap.
and you think but I think that it screws you up, man. Like even ego wise, like you think that you're bigger than you are, and you can't get honest feedback about or how you need to change your videos. And I think that's what you need to grow into that, and that's the important part. And I mean, I think it's funny that we're not like experts here on CreatorCast. I think that we're just guys that are all have an opinion. We're just talking about it, and
Yeah, just creating.
it's the
That's
important
right.
part. So.
That's right. We're just none of us are experts. We're just sharing our opinions and learning from each other.
Yeah,
and by
more
the way,
experience. Yep.
Jay, you mentioned Ben was into robotics and whatnot. I forgot to ask him. I've got a busted up elbow here. I was going to ask him if he could do anything for that on his new channel. Like,
You should just ask Luke Skywalker the next time you see him. He seemed to have
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
good. Yeah.
I haven't
Have you
seen
guys
it yet.
that movie yet?
No.
I saw it last night.
Soon.
no,
Soon.
no
Soon.
spoilers. No spoilers. I haven't seen that or Game of Thrones yet, so just keep that on the down low as well. In the
What have you
meantime,
been to 40? How many 50 years have you been alive now, and you haven't seen Game of Thrones?
quite a while. I'm quite far behind on that. I did enjoy it. I
By the way,
watched
it's
two or
my
three
birthday.
seasons
It's
and
my
I
birthday,
enjoyed
by
it.
the way.
Yeah, and happy birthday, Danny
That's
Black.
right, Danny Black's birthday, and we haven't even hit the other celebratory milestone: 10,000 subs to
2,000 subs.
Jay. No, 10,000 for
Thank you,
Jay
thank you.
and 2,000 for Danny.
2,000 for Danny.
Man, what a week this has been! This is
And
awesome.
Bennon's almost, 12 and a half? You're almost at that.
That's
awesome.
Let's just have your celebration right now. 10,000 and 2,000. I mean, the numbers mean everything when you're on YouTube. This is where you get your feedback from. This is how you know you're growing. So you guys are on the growth. Awesome. I'm really happy for you. Congrats, everybody.
I think we're all growing. We're all growing at different stages of our lives on YouTube. It's an amazing journey. And I'm
Yeah.
not stopping.
We have a
You guys
great
stopping?
community here. We have a great community here.
Yeah.
So all the people that watch and comment and stuff like that, like it's fun to build this up too. I love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, me too. It's good fun. Yep.
On that note,
Thanks,
folks,
boys.
let's cast our nets far and wide and speak to you next week.
Scotty will be back.
Oh, I can't get this off.